That is a missile, Joe. It's through board. Yeah. Seems even faster than earlier. Need a little more handle. think I am?
You want to judge? Did you get to judge any of those? I can judge. I got to throw. Chief's this way. Yeah, so I'll judge. What do you like to do? It's like 4-year-old's pretty good.
I'll take the rock. No, I want to take the rock. I want you judging it.
No, I was just gonna watch you struggle for a while. This is the test to see.
Yeah, give me a little space. Give me a little space. Don't touch me.
Should I be like the state high school tournament? Like, hi mom, hi dad. Good curling, boys.
Oh, yeah, good curling, guys. Good luck.
Good curling.
Good curling, good luck. Good curling, good luck.
Game curling.
Good curling.
Good curling.
Good curling, good luck.
Curling.
Good curling.
Lefty.
I hate not having or not throwing with the broom when I'm on center ice. Yeah, but I mean I'm throwing first, so. So whatever you guys do. I feel like you're usually on this side. Yeah, I am. Because you just swap. I'm trying to throw a goddamn rock. Let's go. I'm giving you guys a 90.
Top four.
90?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Maybe 95? Because 85 got us to the fucking button, so I'm going to give you a 95. Maybe even a 4, if I can.
Great way.
And we're off. Yeah, welcome everybody to the St. Paul Curling Club. We're here doing the USA Curling Under 5 Nationals. This is Chris Lisney, and I'm voiced. I'm joined by Ted Trollson, a.k.a. Teddy Bonspiel.
Hello. Wonderful. Wonderful to be here.
The cans are loud.
They are.
Yeah. Let me go turn them down a little bit, and you vamp, or tell everybody some good information.
Good information. Well, I don't know if I've good. I have information. Looks like here on sheet 5, Purves and Mellin playing, starting off here in the first end. Looks like we got one in the house already, which is always fun. Yeah, it's still out. I think it's still out. Got a nice little guard there. Junk it up some more. So the two clubs here. We got Mellin from Duluth. And now it's now I got nothing.
I got T.
All right.
T? Top four? It's coming down more than that. You can just leave it. Good, Jax.
I mean, you guys had to sweep that. So do you want like a 70 something for this, or well, now I got it. All right.
Is that side more a little slower
Hit that port.
than my side? 'Cause I
You
threw
want
on
like
this side.
75?
Getting it dialed in here, and I still can't hear myself, but that's probably fine.
410.
I don't want to hear myself.
Line's good.
How does that sound? Oh my gosh, it's loud again.
Well,
It's back to loud.
I can.
All that work. I don't know if everybody out there in TV land knows all the work that I'm doing here, but I'm running all the way across the building and adjusting one little dial and then running all the way back, and Teddy's like, I can't hear myself. And so I'm running all the way back and all the way back. But
Yeah, this is fine. I can hear good now.
yeah, it's like super loud. We'll keep it here for a while.
Yeah, we'll find out.
All right, so where are we here?
We're curling.
All
St.
right.
Paul.
Oh, I can't handle it. It's too loud.
I'm just happy I have Dale's Pale Ale in front of me.
So we have the defending champs playing. Did you know that?
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, from Duluth. Duluth.
Duluth.
Yeah. I don't know if they got an automatic in. It says that they had they qualified at Jingle Rocks 5U. I don't know what Jingle Rocks is, but it sounds like it's probably some sort of
Christmas spiel?
yeah, or I was thinking Morris dancing.
Oh, yeah. Stevens Point, I'm hearing from the ladies behind me. I'm surrounded by ladies. I don't think they're here for me, but.
I'm right here.
Oh,
Not for you,
Oh.
but I'm just saying I'm right next to you, so if you're surrounded.
I am surrounded.
Yeah, I'm glad you think of me that way. All right, have we already said who is on that team?
No, I didn't. I did not go through that.
All right, so their lead is Jackson Purdy. Their second, Derek Farrell. Joe Daly is their vice, and Matt Mellin is their skip. And they have sweet jackets. It's got an integrated vest. It's like a vest, hoodie, combo plaid, but light. Yeah, very nice. How about the other team? Do you know anything about the other team? Red Rocks.
I've never played with them. I've never drank beers. I've never been to Eric's Cat Farm.
That sounds like a lie. But their home team is St. Paul Curling Club right here. So they'll have the definite advantage, right?
Yeah.
They'll know the ice.
Well, it depends what Craigers did with the ice. It looked pretty fast. Looks like a lot of swing, more than 6 feet, because they're doing their LSDs, their last shot draw.
Yep.
And they're outside the 12-foots.
That's good. And they qualified at the Lakeside Curling 5 and Under, which I think St. Paul has 2 teams here, and we got a free team. Not free. Isn't quite the right word, but for hosting it, the home club gets to send 1 team. I don't think that works for nationals, though. Like real nationals.
No, I don't.
Competitive nationals.
No, you got to play in spiels and stuff and get points.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good enough.
All right, so tell me about what's going on here in the first end.
Looks like the Duluth boys has got it junked up in the front. But then they got a nice hit and roll under. St. Paul boys have shot in the top 8. And get a nice little hit and roll under for shot here. Yeah, good rotation on that. I don't think that's moving a whole lot either. They made the bad man disappear.
There's a lot of background noise.
Out from out in the ice.
Do you think that's from the ice?
Or the voices in my head, one of the two.
Yeah. Well,
we don't listen to those.
Sometimes I find my inner voice to be very useful. Oh, here comes Brandon. I know Brandon. He's going to be commentating tomorrow at noon with Jordan Wickland.
Oh, that'll be fun to listen.
Yeah, that should be a good time.
Good guys.
It is up. It's kind of slowing, but probably back for sure.
Yeah, look at that. Just bend right in there.
Well, it looks so heavy, though.
Sit down.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Wow, that finished hard.
Yeah.
Looks like I lost its handle there at the end.
You nailed the time, so it's got to come. Just got to make better. Yeah. I mean, maybe honestly, if you gave me a 4, so we can get it there. At least on that line.
So we're chasing the button here.
It did. What was your brew at? Like,
Yeah, those front guards with it finishing this hard, I don't know if it matters a whole lot unless you're throwing big weight at it.
Emotionally, it's harder. You know, like if you look at it, you're like, oh, I got to be just right.
Yeah, she looks quick out there. Craigers and the crew did a good job getting this up to speed for here nationals.
It's interesting that they have a fourth end break, and which I'm not used to calling games that have breaks, like a fourth end break, and the ice changes after that because they go out, they mop it, and so like apparently it's like faster after that. I think.
I believe there's a lead.
Yeah.
Famously says that.
A lead.
A lead. John Landsteiner. It's always quicker after the 5th end break, but they play way more ends.
Wade's looking better.
I heard he's pretty good lead, actually. And I heard that the reason he got that job is that he arm wrestled with their second. You know who their second is?
Matt Hamilton?
Yeah, and he lost.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Definitely see that.
I like throwing out those factoids to see if anybody actually is paying attention, you know. Boy, somebody's got gas out there. There's another burp on the ice.
Oh, I was like, well, all right, I got gas. I'm not going to do it here. It's not good.
I hear you.
Do you think he had ad? Yeah. No, he's going to keep doing it, so we just need to bring the time back anyways.
Yeah, last weekend at the Haberdobber, I cleared out 3 sheets. We had Mediterranean for lunch. It was delicious.
That's great. I heard that's a Canadian trick, actually. Canadians, curlers will do that.
Well, you know, it's not so bad.
Yeah. Wow, that's gentle. Yeah.
Yeah, that's quick.
Yeah, it looked like it was. Yeah, I mean, obviously they know what they're doing with sweeping and everything, but beautiful, right down into her. Guarded up.
Top button, very nice.
Yep.
Looks like they're gonna go a little heavier weight, back house, space weight. Try to bump her out.
Space weight.
Space weight, yeah.
I've never heard the term space weight.
That is the space between the back line and the hack.
Yeah. Great. I always think hack and board here are the same, right? Pretty much.
Well, yeah. Here it's here it's very close.
It's like 6 inches or something.
Yeah. Heavy takeout. You can put your back foot on the wall.
I was once commentating with Dominic Merkey. You know who that is? He's Swiss curler, I think, but he lives in the U.S. And it was for some spiel, and he was complaining because he's a tall guy. He was complaining that he had a hard time throwing, particularly heavyweight, because there's like no space for him. Just a miss.
Yeah, it just didn't come up on them as much as they thought. So,
well, it looks like you have to be very precise in the weight to get that, like really soft.
Yeah, first end here, learning the ice, trying to figure out how much it curls for each weight. Good handle. We'll keep her straighter and more predictive. Lazier handle will take off on you, and who knows how much that's going to curl.
Oh, the sweeper's right back on it. See, like, yeah, they got their.
Yeah, that might be for line even. Wow.
Well, it's definitely for. Well, it's moving over. Yeah, that's very nice.
Pretty tight.
I mean, that's a guard.
Yeah.
It is over from that one.
I mean, I'm sure they're going for 2, but.
Just give it out for 1.
Yeah, I think with how much it's moving and finishing, you might be able to do like back 8, just bump a little bit.
Try to hit the line for you, Ted. I said I'll try to hit the broom for you, Ted.
Oh, you got a fan club. Are you the coach? They didn't list a coach?
Unofficial, I guess, since it's not listed.
Like life coach.
Well, it better not be.
On this team, who do you think would be the best life coach?
Up on the last one.
If you know everybody on the team.
Oh, for sure, Brandon.
Sorry, boys.
Because he's so mature
Yes.
and wise.
Wise. More than I. Ooh, so close again.
Same shot.
That was a toughie. I don't know if it was really there.
On to the next one.
Well, giving one on the first ain't bad.
Yeah, so after the first end, Mellin steals one. So Yellow's up 1-0.
Stealing one is pretty nice, too.
Yeah. Their second draw in looked like it was just a little bit more oomph. Would have been 2, but it wasn't.
I don't think that shot was there, but I don't know. Less risk than running all yours back.
God, I missed the back wall just so I can get my damn grip ring.
Nice foot pedal mute buttons here.
Yeah, yeah. They're a little loud. Like I think you can hear them. I'll have to go back and listen on YouTube. So if anybody can hear on YouTube, I know one thing is they're loud, and the mic of the person sitting next to you picks up. So you can definitely hear the click. But it makes you kind of feel like a rock star, you know, like maybe a wah-wah paddle next to it.
Yeah.
You know, while we're talking, that'd be fun.
Change the voice from really high to really low.
Yeah, yeah. Like autocorrect or whatever's that voice thing where they auto tune, and we could just like give our commentary over like, "Do you believe in love?" We could just do that, and then our commentary would be right on the song. That'd be sweet.
That'd be really nice. I could do some T-Pain.
I just listened and you can hear it.
The click.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was sitting right
Yeah,
on the screen.
it's so sad because I was really happy to add that to our setup, but
I mean, it's not that loud. It's fine.
people will forgive us, I think.
Well, this is a trigger for someone. They start drooling, hearing the clicks.
Oh yeah, the clicker, is that like do they do that for dogs when they're training dogs?
Yes.
They click 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 and they give them a treat.
Positive reinforcement with the clicking.
Pretty close to 4. It's definitely 4-ish.
Well, they got to get it over to make it useful.
Get it over.
The old Canadian high guard.
When are those useful?
I didn't think I did.
You know, like sometimes, like you'll see in nationals, like the super advanced teams, they'll like get one just right over there. Like at what time during the game do you want one just high center guard?
So yeah, that probably equates to more of like a 10 or something.
Yeah, that's a good question. Usually I prefer them closer, but
I know, but sometimes they call them, like maybe it's the second guard when they're doing a second guard.
we might figure it out here. It might actually come into play.
I don't think that one's going to come into play. That's what I think.
Yeah, with it swingy like this, it may be a slight annoyance.
Run it back.
Oh, that smells nice.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Bonspiel just opened up Four Roses single barrel. Things should start getting interesting.
Yeah.
Well, they are going to try to come under the guard, I guess.
Trying to harness my inner Belvich.
Scott Belvich is in New Brunswick right now, doing ice for the senior men. So in Fredericton. He said it's fantastic. And he was surprised that the Canadians are, not surprised, he said the Canadians are all very friendly. And he said people told him that they might be a little not friendly because of the anti-Canadian stuff. And I was like, oh, I don't think that Canadians care about the individual Americans.
No. I have a few Canadian friends, and they all understand. It's not us. It's them.
Yeah, that wasn't exactly what I was going for, but I hear you.
Well, not them as Canadians. Them and the people in politics.
Not us, yeah. Yeah, the way you made it sound, it was like, it's not us. I'm sorry if you guys weren't that way.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah.
We're here.
I'm heading up to my cabin on the 10th. Hopefully the ice will be out. It looks like it's going out. So that'll be in Canada.
Go control.
Be able to cross the border and see how that goes.
Then you get a free ticket to El Salvador on the way back.
Probably not. Although I do get my car searched an awful lot coming back. I don't know why. Oh yeah, they got us trying to keep it straight.
Oh,
It's
keep it
drifting.
straight.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Very nice shot.
Yeah. Well, now in a sense, that top high guard there is.
It is in play, yeah.
Yeah, it is a little bit in play. I'm gonna go try to turn these volume down again. It's just a little bit too hot.
I can't hear you too well.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I can hear you just fine, and myself.
Yeah. Or unless my ears are bad. that could be.
It could be that too.
Did live next to airport with F-16s taking off a lot.
You do?
15s. Well, I did.
Oh, where's that?
I was
Key West?
Key West? No, I was
Down?
overseas for 6 months. Air Force.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Well, if anything here, they're going to try to open this up. It's not lined up exactly. Take out red here, but maybe get a little drag effect. Yeah, a little out. It's got to come up. Very nice.
All right.
Yeah,
Now
Justin's got a
oh my
decision
gosh,
here to.
That's so much better. It's going to go insane. Your voice was so loud in my head.
Oh, that'd drive anyone insane.
Yeah, yeah. In a good way. In a good way.
Yes.
Yeah. Like insane. Like up in that membrane up there.
Insane in the membrane.
Kind of like that.
Insane in the brain.
Yeah.
Now I can't hear you that well.
Is that true? Like, so I can hear you just fine. I wonder why that is. Here, let's mute and switch headsets.
Switch?
That's the way I can hear what you sound like.
Probably house. In the house? Probably high. If it's in, let's bring it around. Oh, yeah. All right.
All right.
Oh, geez. Yeah, yours is way louder than mine.
Oh, I can't hear you at all. I can't hear anything in this.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm way loud.
They have two ways at it now. But
No, it's actually really interesting.
there wasn't much where we could. It was like, which way do you want to give them?
No, we're kind of, it's just, actually, it's interesting. I think it might be a perfect storm.
I mean, you picked the one
Yeah,
off the
I
top.
mean, we got one in the house.
Like,
so,
that's
yeah.
probably it right now. I don't like the setup.
Get a little separation.
Like, I think if they go after our top rock,
Play that for now.
to get to ours, theirs
Normal,
goes
normal up.
I think.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it looks like.
There might be, like, if you hit it with the right angle, maybe it goes, but there's actually a decent amount of room between them, so we'll see.
Lean, yep.
All right.
There we go. How's that?
Needs to be a little bit louder. Can you mute that one?
Mute that one. Like, yeah, Justin's got a choice here. Hit and roll or play the guard? Holy, this is really loud now.
Do you like the guard or do you want?
Looks like he's playing the guard now.
I mean, a lightness is good.
Yeah, I'm real loud. Like it. My voice hurts my ears now.
Yeah, this one needs to be a little bit louder, I think.
Yeah, I think you turned up this one and not.
This is terrible. This is terrible radio.
On-air production meeting.
Over curling.
Oh, yeah, it's way over curled.
We don't have enough. We don't have the juice.
Ooh. There we go. That sounds better.
Too late.
Get some energy.
Same weight. Same weight.
This.
Clean, yep.
And we're back.
All right, now I can hear you and you can hear me. Now we just need some feedback from people because I was just adjusting our headsets,
Yeah.
not the audio going out.
Yeah, this
So
is great now.
Adam's listening. Adam Height and Matt Long are the technical wizards behind all this, except for the audio stuff that isn't working. That's my technical wizardry.
I'm just talented, I guess.
Yeah. So Adam will tell us if it's better or not. Yeah.
They'll just listen to us struggle.
Yeah. Struggle. He says it's better, so that's good. And I feel comfortable. I feel bad because this means that Dean and Jason had this loud that we had during their entire thing. Like,
Oh,
that's all right.
that's too bad for them.
Yeah. All right.
For us.
Now, let's pay attention. What is going on here?
Looks like Mellin's up sitting 3 here. Justin's
Trying to go behind?
Well, that's what he's doing. Oh, he's got to sit.
So is he second or third?
Ooh, that's close. I think he's
Third, it
He's
looks
third
like.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mellins can be aggressive here.
I think your handle's a little loose too. Your first one for sure.
Like here's not. Well, even if you're inside,
Like there's just too much other stuff to go.
yeah. I mean, he's gonna have a shot either way, right? Yeah, right.
Kind of listen to him.
I didn't hear that.
Can you give me like?
I would have just had him sweep them.
Commit to like T.
Yeah, dead T. Corey drops some F-bombs. He gets a little more of a leash than we do. Probably.
You're asking if I can turn up their mics?
Yeah.
Like when I'm like the audio board's over there, so like when I'm not on the mic, I can do that.
Oh, okay.
I can bring them up a little bit. It's just that then they get, if they're
Yeah.
if there's too many mics, but I can, I'll turn up their 2 skips mics a little bit. That way,
Yeah, there was just good opportunity to see what they were trying to think and what they were planning here.
because
there
you
was
couldn't hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a little bit. I mean, you could be aggressive here, do a little bump, very defensive, throw up a guard. Because they don't have a hammer. It looks like they're just a little short, over curled.
It's on me, boys. That is just
Right
a bad
behind you.
throw. Bad release.
Yeah. Safer to go over here. Might curl a little bit more coming across center, but
Are they going to go for a hit and roll?
I think so. I mean, they just don't want to jam.
Oh, yeah.
Jamming.
Well, I mean, if they hit and roll properly, right?
Well, yeah. Hack weight here.
try to channel my inner Eric after your beautiful flop earlier. Oh my God. I think.
I can hear them fine now.
Yeah, that's very nice. He's trying to.
I don't know if nice is the right word.
Well, yeah. Trying to get his inner Eric, the cat farmer. Looks a little hot here.
Wide
but it
enough.
shouldn't-
But it is moving over.
Yeah, it is moving.
But if it does execute properly, it
Yeah,
might
you gotta
roll
go.
out, eh?
Real good.
Yeah, real nice. Oh, sit.
Ah.
All right.
No, I wonder why
they're
Brandon
close.
didn't
Anywhere near
sweep
like
that
grab
faster.
a break. They takes the double away. This is good too. Always
I don't think
good.
they're anticipating as much curl as it's happening.
Yeah, I'll just
Doesn't
I'll
matter
just hit
really.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, boom,
You
boom.
can give me, yeah, just outside 8. That's good.
If that comes into play, we
Mellon's
did something really wrong on my last
sitting
shot.
one here. Probably just draw underneath all that cover and sit 2.
Play back to the red if you need it. But
Well, yeah, they go up, and I'm like, oh, wide and up. Not
Oh, Alex Patterson says go Team Purves.
half second earlier.
sure that's-
I could have held it.
Yeah, that's Justin.
felt nice.
Yeah, I used to play juniors in Duluth.
Thanks, here.
So the 2 clubs that most dear to my heart here, St. Paul and Duluth.
There is buildings.
They're just buildings?
They're just buildings.
Well,
You shouldn't have feelings for buildings. I mean, you can have feelings for whatever you want, actually. It shouldn't be so judgy.
yeah, there's no kink shaming in curling.
No.
Well, maybe there's just a general shame for using that word in curling.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know what that would be.
Stabilizer.
I mean, probably just a general
I always want
form
the
of
game.
shame just for me.
Yeah. Teddy, TB. Have you had your TB vaccination? What's that? Oh, it's the Teddy Bonspiel vaccination.
Yeah.
You need it before you spend any real time with them.
I think it's a bottle of Malort.
Oh yeah,
It's the vaccine for that.
yeah. Not
Or
a
the
fan.
cause.
Not a fan of Malort. I mean, I drink Malort if that's what you're doing, but
Do have backing.
oh,
Yes.
it's moving.
Yes!
Yep.
Get on it.
Hard!
Might have to play a rub off of something here.
Chow Tech Productions
on!
says you guys sound great,
Well, that was
but mics are
unconventional.
really quiet
think we
still.
got it.
Ice mics are really quiet still.
That was a double in-off.
Well, thank you for the input here.
Double in-off draw.
Appreciate that. We can just be quiet when
Creativity.
you're
I wonder
when we're
what
talking.
Chow Tech Productions, what that person is.
Some sort of producting?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, technically. They technically produce things, or they produce technical products.
Yeah.
All right, so after 2, tied up at 1. They could broomstack right now, and they'd both be winners.
Yeah. Sounds fun. It's a little bit different,
always
I
forget we
guess,
get that minute, so I
Bonspiel
just
tournament
rush down
here.
for
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
I did notice that last night, though, it did seem like people were pretty social.
That's good.
But I guess that's the practice. Yeah. So maybe, I don't know. Some of the Bonspiels, like the cash spiel, is not a big partying.
No. Business
Except,
curling.
except, yeah, business, yeah. Kind of. I think that, more, highfalutin cash spiels are more business curling.
Yeah, we played in the state playdowns, and that was definitely business curling until we got back to the hotels.
Is that a
Airbnb.
grind? Like, is it two, like, it's not like two games a day for like a week?
No, it's,
I mean, any of this stuff is like that, but
yeah. I mean, it's not horrible.
I don't think I haven't even done a Bonspiel this year.
What?
Yeah. And my ankles feel good. Like, my body feels better for not doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, since leagues have stopped, I definitely feel a little bit better. Not as sore. Yeah, I haven't even done a Bonspiel this month.
You didn't do the Hobber Dobber?
No, I did. Yeah, that was
Oh.
last month.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Mine's good.
You're pretty smart and fast. Surprising, actually, because your exterior, doesn't project that.
Yeah, that's The camouflage.
Yeah, it's like the flannel.
Oh, Justin was saying to me earlier that Eric actually runs really, really fast. The lead on the Purves team.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's super fast.
For like long distances, short distances?
I think a little bit both. You know, he's got that speed to really get out of the blocks. He can hold it back and really go long distances.
Yeah. It does seem like if you had it like just generally, it seems like Mellin's got a better draw weight, like their squad does. But the score is still tied 1-1. So there's time to get the draw weight, although this one looks really nice. Maybe that's all I need to do is do a little criticism of it.
Yeah, look at that finish.
Yeah. Yeah, they really, like, they look like they're going to stop, but they just, yeah. Wow.
Well, that's open. Definitely see all of it. Just a little bump. Get that rock behind the tee line. Cause some trouble. I do not like rocks behind the tee line, especially mine.
Yeah, they're dangerous. And useless sometimes.
Exactly. Yeah, this is looking nice. Yeah, it's moving
It
a
almost
lot.
seemed it might over curl, which seems hard to believe, but.
It did. Oh.
Or did it?
That's perfect.
So the previous draw, Dean Gemmel was commentating with Jason, is it Bocelli? No. Botelli?
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, he was.
The guy from Dakota.
Oh, yeah.
I never met him.
TCCA?
Yeah, I never met him before. They did a great job. But I was surprised that Dean didn't know what a pair of pants was. He said, I'm not really up on the pair of pants.
I mean, I saw him wearing pants. He wasn't.
Yeah, he was wearing a pair of pants.
Yeah.
Just one. That pair of pants is just one.
Line.
Oh, this has got that same kind of curl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just over curled again.
That's crazy.
Could use that, I guess.
Yeah, I think Eric has a little lighter handle, I guess, than the rest of everyone else. So
A lighter handle.
lighter handle. Doesn't have as much rotation.
Mm.
I think it's from petting all of his cat at his cat farm.
So you've mentioned his cat farm about 8 times now.
Yeah.
Is there something you want to get off your chest about this cat farm?
I mean, it's like a rescue cat farm. He's he loves his cats, and he does a really nice job saving them from kill shelters and stuff.
So is it a farm like it's just a big property where they all just kind of roam outdoors and he has a big barn?
Well,
Or does he place those cats somewhere?
He does find houses for them.
So he's like a rescue person.
Yes.
Wow.
And he runs there too, real fast.
So that one where they bump that red out makes a nice little pocket.
Almost a pair of pants.
Yeah. So this seems light to me. But the ice has been so fast.
Yes,
Yeah, that-
girl. And
Yeah,
line.
a lot more rotation on that one. He's going to make it.
Well, in the end, it turns out that was light.
Yeah, it's still
That
usable.
died.
Unless they guard it up. I mean, they got to make a couple shots there to
Yeah, get
open
that.
it back up. But
Move it down. So you said that you did junior curling in Duluth.
Nothing
Correct,
could have
yes.
been like
So you
crazy.
lived in Duluth as a child then.
I lived in Superior, Wisconsin as
Oh.
a child. Yeah, I started playing men's league with my father and his friends when I was 12 years old. So next year will be 30 years curling.
Was that hard crossing over the border? Like, did they check you at the?
Yeah, definitely since I was from Superior.
Yeah, were they like Wisconsin border? Do you have a note from your mom?
Yeah.
You know that when you go to Canada, like if you travel, like, and if you're bringing a kid up, like every time I go up, well, probably not now, Ruby's 16, but I go up a lot with just the two of us. When you cross the border, it's best to have a note from the parent, from the mother, usually. So I have a note from my my wife, Erin, saying that I authorize this. My child, this is my child. That's, you know.
Yeah.
Because they try to like find, you know,
child abductions and stuff.
yeah, or like, yeah,
Narrow.
yeah, that's wild.
yeah.
Seems out.
It feels weird because it's like, well, why is that big deal? Like, I'm the dad, like,
Doesn't do much.
but just the way it is. So you started curling when you did juniors before 12, though.
No. Nope.
Oh, you just started right up.
Yep. My dad said when I could get the rock consistently over the hog line, then I could play. So I think he just wanted to wait until I was 12 because I kept bothering him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have a junior program when I was growing up, but I guess I was. So then I started recruiting some friends from high school, and I just had a junior team. Then went over to Duluth to play juniors.
Boy, that little the corner on that red rock is
That's not good.
is a nice rock. And the top, the one on the 12-foot, kind of takes that out of play.
They can still promote it. Probably not the right way they want. It's another touch shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're just
Stacking them in.
Mellin's just stacking them in there.
Oh, it just takes one, though, to get rid of all those. I mean, the value of all of them.
Yeah, the top of the button's wide open. I mean, they do
You have to, I mean, they are moving a lot, so, but you would have to do, obviously, you'd have to get it really to move at just the right time.
There is that other side there. They can play off that red of theirs.
Hi guys. Good to see you.
Stay close.
It also seems like, I don't know, but it seems like they could play off the yellow in the back, hit and roll over if they got rid of that upper guard.
Hard line.
Yeah, they have that too.
Girl.
I think how much it's moving, I think they can get to the inside of that rock. I mean, this is going to be nice too.
Ooh, just gets by.
Very nice.
Yeah.
There, that red one is not going to move anytime soon.
You got trouble. Thank God it was red.
We have 45 people watching. Not very chatty, though.
No.
I've heard that people don't like chatting because they have to register, but that's to keep the bots out.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's fine. We don't want any bots.
No bots.
I mean, I could be a bot. Who knows?
Yeah.
Even control, whatever you feel most comfortable with.
Time right now.
Take a third. Normal.
Yeah, looks like they're going to play that in off on that
Quite a
red.
while, but to minimize damage.
Oh, that's close. They might be able to get to that back red one and open it up a little bit more.
It looks like it's coming over, though. Oh, is it by? Yeah. Yep, it's by. Oh, very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, whoops.
rolled a little bit.
There's still one.
Try, Joe.
Well, you know, what do they do again? Do they
I see. I think you could come down to that. Yeah, like what he just said, hit and roll over.
do we get to that first? They could also hit this, lose that.
Yeah, there's
and then-
that.
Sliver thinner. Got us to shot at base, but it was.
I noticed that they don't have a coach, so when they call timeout, are you going to go down there?
I don't think that's going to happen.
I think they're uncoachable.
I don't think that's probably going to happen.
Nice.
So, like, we could go like
I was hanging out with
here.
them 3-4 weeks ago and
Probably going to be.
said I would if they needed me, but
Think so? Okay.
But if you don't.
I mean, I can say whatever I want to them. They're not going to listen to me
You
anyway.
don't want to throw it into their feet either.
I think they just want to be there to coach so I can go get him beer,
Yeah.
I still have the draw in there too.
which is
A
smart.
little guard.
So they're guarding. Interesting.
I'm more worried about this tight red than the top one. Weird thing about lights.
I mean, that's
4.
ooh. Yeah, you got to make this guard, or else you can open yourself up for giving up a big one.
Yeah, no, if he leaves this open, I don't mind that. Like, it's probably, it's
Looks a
Boy,
little in.
I hope it gets over there.
Oh,
It's
boy.
going to curl a lot.
Yeah, looks a little in and light.
That doesn't do us anything, boys.
I think it's this.
Yeah, that light handle too.
Fudge me.
Yeah.
I've never heard that term. I
I
mean,
see this spinning kind of here.
I understand what you're saying, light handle. But I just don't. I don't know what I don't think I
kind of
call it
weight?
light handle. I don't.
That's fine.
I don't. That's just not like. I know what you're saying, but I just that term I haven't.
Light handle.
Light handle.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of rotations.
So there was somebody up here earlier, and before before I started like doing some prep, and I was like, oh, so I guess that they're assigning
I think that's why I play
the colors.
draw around that way.
And the guy said, oh no, yeah. He goes, I think there's just red and yellow. Like as if like you could choose different colors than red and yellow if you wanted to. Is that the way what he said? And I was like, yeah, that's just red and yellow.
I played with blue handles, white handles.
Yep.
It's red, of course.
Oh, they're working hard to keep it straight.
Got it.
Yeah, they got it. And ooh,
You're good.
that was
Oh,
a good try. I think they only got one out of that.
That back up. No, just one. I
We
thought it
still
was
have
narrow
one
the
more
whole
shot.
way.
Do you like this draw? Do you like the draw this way?
You gotta be shitting me. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, we
Still
have camera.
one, but
Like a little, nice little nest there.
that sucks.
Yeah, it's a tough
Girl.
shot to come over
You go
around
that, it's a
there,
pretty-
and I think the angles are kind of.
Like that. I thought. No.
Yeah, an outturn draw here would be nice.
Yeah.
And if they're light, then they block up that
Yeah.
hole. Because I think
What about out term hack weight on the top yellow? Try to get on the inside of it.
yeah, I don't know if it's gonna.
Does that be too much?
Let's see if.
'Cause You can only. I
3D
think you can only
structure.
see about a third of the rock,
Yeah.
so it'd have to come up quite
draw
a
it right
bit.
to the pocket.
Hack weight might be too much and it won't curl.
Back line ain't rock.
Are we looking?
But this is an easier shot. I mean, a lot of things could go wrong. You could be outside and then chip theirs in and then be
Narrow.
sitting too.
Oh yeah, very narrow.
Oh, way narrow.
Just a drop for two right now.
Hard!
Yeah, I just didn't get it out to the broom.
Like you need a power sander to get that to
Well,
stay
it's-
Roll
straight.
it! Roll it!
Well, that's
whoa,
good
whoa,
though.
whoa, Yep.
That's not-
Okay. Yeah, that ain't bad.
Yeah. I don't know.
He guarded it up the in-turn and the out-turn.
Well, we
Yeah.
blocked the draw.
Best of both worlds.
Probably
We
rolling to like
blocked the
here.
run back.
We're not hurt. Think it was going further?
Oh, they just moved it.
Oh,
Out there.
looks like Eric the cat farmer must have burnt
Hit
the rock or hit it.
on off like the roll.
We're good.
So they just gave themselves a little extra space.
Yeah.
Just a draw.
Yeah, good sportsmanship here in the
I mean, I
U5s.
could, but no, this is for two still. I like two here.
I mean, this is some good curling here, and these all are under 5 years experience curlers.
Thank God I took that over enough.
I mean,
Sorry.
it's not huge, but it's there.
I mean, that is pretty wild to think. I mean, this is really good curling,
I know he can't be.
and they're only under 5 years of experience here.
There's a prime opportunity to
Yep.
This is the future of the sport.
attempt. So.
The future.
The future, yeah. Yeah.
It does seem like because it's so like you know having a national championship like this
That's what I was
at
looking
5U like really gets people aligned with the idea of being, being competitive curlers as opposed to just social curlers.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I think this is wonderful. This is, I think, one of the better things that curling's came out with here.
Oh, someone heard the cork. Yeah, I'll take a drink just for that.
Yeah, drink.
Cheers. Sláinte, as they say in Scotland.
I don't think it ever hurts this. It's always going into the pocket.
Prost. Skål.
Yeah, where do they say Prost? Germany?
I believe so, yep.
Skål.
Skål, that Scandinavian.
Yeah. Cheers.
UK.
I don't know any other ones. What's in Spanish? What do you say?
Hasta mañana.
No, come on. There's got, yeah. Oh, I like this. This is interesting.
Ooh, very
Look
nice.
at that. Look at
For
that.
3. Wow. That was amazing.
Lexi just almost took out our glass here at St. Paul Curling Club, banging on the window. The whole window was shaking. That's all right, It's very secure. Yeah, try to break it. I want to see it.
Yeah, I didn't know it would go. I just knew it wasn't going to hurt us.
No, you'd probably sue St. Paul. You could sue me.
Like you roll over. I was like, yeah, but what if he hits the left side and he gets enough momentum to shoot that rock over? He's
Well,
like,
that
"I
was a
don't
hell
think
of a
that's
shot.
Yeah, that was excellent shot.
Prove me wrong.
So, did Yellow get 3 on that?
Yellow did get 3 on that.
All right, so the defending champs are up 4-1 after the third end. An end like that can be very demoralizing.
And these guys curl against some pretty decent people up in Duluth.
Yeah. What do you think's going through the head of your guys?
Eric probably needs a cigarette.
Top 4.
Brandon maybe a single malt.
Okay.
The other two.
So it sounds like you think they're handling the stress in stride.
Oh, if you're going to give up 3, might as well do it early. Yeah, because you don't want to do that in the 8th end. Especially when you're down by 2. Or up by 2.
Should be fine on its own.
14-4. What does that mean?
That is the back line to the hog line timing, long time. Yeah, that's.
So what's the like?
quick.
Yeah. What's the hog line? What's the ideal time, hog to hog, to get it to the tee line? What do ice makers try to get it to? Or what? Yeah.
Oh, we have to ask Kreggers. I'm assuming probably this. You like it fast.
Like, is it 14 seconds or?
Yeah, 14 and a half. Usually the tee, 14.3. So 14.4. So yeah, it's running quick. As a sweeper, I do backline to front hog a lot, just to kind of gauge where I'm at. But everyone's has different releases, pulls, pushes.
I'm really good with the stopwatch. I do it from hack to tee line, and then I multiply.
Oh,
yeah. No, I don't. I stopped timing actually. I used to time, and then I decided that I didn't like it. It ruined the joy of the game for me. Because I like just the feeling of the game,
Yeah.
I mean, that must mean that I'm not as precise, and I usually have someone else who's timing.
Yeah,
so
exactly. No, it's always good to always judge because everyone's release is different.
Yeah.
Dragging, positive. There's a lot of other variables that go into that, so it's always nice to have someone just visually feel where the rock goes. That's how I started out, and then. 15, 20 years ago, Tyler George told me how to start timing. And I'm like, no, I do it by feel. And he's like, well, you're going to time, so I started timing.
Yes, fine.
I used to only sweep on one side of the rock, and then he's like, Courtney, his sister, sweeps in this side of the rock. You got to go on the other side. I'm like, I can't. Well, then you're not going to be playing with us. And I'm like, well, I can play. I can sweep on the other side. Very nice draw there.
Yeah. And it's kind of like double guarded.
It is. Yeah, that's buried.
Is it second?
Yeah, that looks like that's second.
You just feel the yellow, that's all right. Control.
Peeling, keeping it open here. All right. Being aggressive.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, they're going to get that top one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's moving a lot.
What's that?
You want it back?
Yeah.
Little 5-guard rule
Yeah.
in action. I'm assuming that they're playing with the no-tick rule, too.
I am not sure.
Yeah, that's
I'd assume.
Yeah.
I'd assume.
Split.
I was not here for the rules
The thing
meeting.
that I like about that, well, they didn't mention at the rules meeting. The thing I like about the no-tick rule, not that it ever comes into play at all for any time I've ever played, though, is that I play lead on both my teams now, and it makes me feel good when I get a guard on the center line.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like, oh, I've executed properly.
Yeah, exactly.
It gives me like, a little bit of. Yeah.
Oh my. We missed it.
Oh. Must have picked up a little kitty litter there and took off.
Same weight. You're just feeling up.
The last game, the skip on, I think it was the Coyotes team. I'm not sure. Every time a player would release, the skip would yell, "Good release," or not, but a lot. I heard it a lot.
Well, it's better than hearing bad release, I suppose.
Yeah, a little extra affirmation.
Roll it if you can.
I was thinking, I wonder if that means they hit the broom or they didn't push out. Good release, nice rotation, nice form.
Yeah? I'd assume all of that. I mean, I've definitely had some bad releases.
So tell me,
in my
let's see, is this a good release or not, this next one? We'll see.
Especially if it was pretty close to nose that it's a yellow. It's like
It wasn't herky-jerky or anything.
Yeah, it looked good to me.
Yeah.
Gentle.
I know they're teaching more a positive release.
I think we're like
A
over here.
little more handle. Yeah, they're crashing there, I think.
Hard line.
It does look a little light. Just get that positive handle, a little push.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like that pick too.
Push it over. Son.
Yeah, it didn't look like he started it in. He just took off.
Certainly did.
So then he had not enough rotation, right? So that would not be a good release, right? It wasn't like if you were skipping, you wouldn't praise him on that. Or you might take it back. Like I take back my praise from the beginning.
Yeah.
You got some stuff to work on.
I try to be positive when I'm curling with my teammates.
Everybody.
With everyone, yeah. Yeah, I try not to be negative because.
Now that seemed like a nice release.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
And
ooh.
Too good of a release.
Yeah.
Kept her straight. Yeah, it's something as a skip too. You have to look at the releases too. If they're flat.
So in this case, is that what you would call right there, coming under and kind of guarding up the red that they have there? I might have a different call, but I'm not a good skip.
Yeah, they did flash that one. Yeah. So they probably don't want to do that.
I was thinking getting rid of this red or this yellow over here and try to roll over this way.
That's kind of what I was thinking too.
What's up?
It's amazing how much broom they give him.
Yeah, and he does look a little hot here.
Yeah, he might come right down to it. Or maybe not.
Or a little bump and roll under.
Can we do that and roll
Or
here?
freeze.
No, I was too late on that call.
Bummer.
Not bumper.
Bummer.
That was bummer weight.
Bummer weight. I mean, it's froze on there. It's going to take two stones to get them both out. But then you're still not sitting well. Yeah, it looked like a little flick on the out there on that release.
Now I got you fixated on the release. It's got to come over. Oh.
Well,
is our friend. Right?
Yes, of course, yeah.
Yeah, he's everybody's friend.
And today is May Day.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pagan holiday.
Is it? I have a really fond May Day memory.
You weren't like going down on a ship or anything?
Nope,
Say
no,
May
fond.
Day?
Yeah, no, I didn't say May Day. I moved from Red Lake Falls, Minnesota, to Champlin, Minnesota.
Okay.
In like 5th grade or 4th grade. And there was this really cute girl in the neighborhood. I think her name was Kim.
Oh.
She had socks that were like, had her toes in the socks, you know, like the toe socks.
Yeah.
And I thought they were super cool. And I didn't really know her very well, but she came and delivered a May Day basket.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like new in the neighborhood.
Oh, very nice.
It was great. Yeah. That's as far as that relationship went, but I still remember it. No, actually, she also gave me a Dave Dahl, I think, signed weather map. Then that was the end of the relationship.
Not a big fan of weather?
No, I'm just saying that, you know, it just didn't progress past that.
I wonder what happened here.
Did you buy your own toe socks?
No, I always liked those though. I remember she was. I remember her jump roping, wearing those socks at the bus stop, and yeah. It's funny how you remember stupid stuff like that.
Exactly, yeah. What about Vibrams? I think those are the shoes with the toes.
Are those runner shoes?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's my jam. Running, that is.
Hard to get to. You're probably like, you're almost to the red. Yeah.
So they're going to try to draw under?
And I don't see that under curling.
Looks like they're just playing the guard here. Guarding up their shot rock.
Oh, that's what you think they're doing?
You can curl it real late.
I think that's what they said.
That makes sense. That's more than what I was thinking. I mean, that's better than what I was thinking.
Yeah, 2.5.
The double's still there, though.
Whew. Now that was a nice release.
Suppose they're guarding it now.
Must be on his 5th year of experience.
We go after it now.
I might have to learn how to play left-handed and get into this.
Yeah, it's probably gone now.
Yeah, I don't think that would work. But that would be interesting to try.
If we hit that, we probably double our own out.
Push the limits.
Comes here, we're chipping and we're losing.
I think it'd be tough. I don't know if I could deliver left-handed. It'd probably be like I first started, falling all over the place.
I did a learn to curl. I helped the learn to curl at St. Paul, and Jen Veith runs that. Does a great job. And she had Stuart Strack showing delivery, like in slow motion, like put your foot in the hack and lift up your thing, pull back, you know. And
yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, I could do it." And in slow motion, like your balance is weird. And he's like, "Oh, do you want me to do it lefty?" And he's like, "'Cause I can do that." And she was like, "Yeah." But then when he did it really slow like that. Like you could see his whole body was like tensed and shaking, and because it's like not the natural feeling.
Yeah.
And then slow.
Yeah, my muscles would be very angry at me. Yeah, Justin had a very artistic release there. Delivery.
They're all escorting everybody down.
Okay.
Very nice.
All right. That works. Your shot.
I guess we will go for that one. No, I was so narrow, I gave it a shove.
Makes
Yeah,
it a little easier.
I had to.
No, I can.
So narrow, I had to give it a shove.
I think I would have missed it.
Been there. Do it again.
I was really
Pretty
narrow.
tough.
I always find that when I give it a shove, it not always, but that's when,
Yeah,
like
it's real
when
hard.
I usually the error happens
Oh, yeah.
because I'm
Probably
not
throw a bullet through there.
very
Nose.
straight on it.
Just dead nose.
Boy, this whiskey,
I mean, he can.
which I like this. I drink this whiskey a lot. This is like my house brand. You can really taste the barrel. Like I could taste the wood aging or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's how you get the taste of bourbon is the breathing of the barrels and the oak.
Yeah.
So it sits there for how
This
many years?
particular 58 barrel number 58 2S
Oh.
is particularly. Oh, yeah. When you taste it, I already had the toasted oak, but I want you to give me a flavor. Like, what kind of notes do you have when you just flavor notes?
I'm going to guess a little vanilla.
Have you tasted it? Yeah, you got to taste it.
Well,
You flip your mic up.
flip it up.
And probably having to really
All right.
sweep it.
Okay, that's not a tasting. You're guzzling.
Line will be good. Girl.
Little marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
I think that's all we got.
Vanilla.
Real good.
Got
Right.
a little leather here at the end.
Leather.
Yeah.
The flavor profile on the back of is rye spice,
Okay,
We
yep.
have to just touch 4.
apricot,
Cool.
Yeah.
pear.
It'd be pretty difficult though.
So I was thinking when you said marshmallow, those are kind of sweeter flavors, not
Yeah.
really marshmallow, and cinnamon and toasted oak.
Yep.
I gotta taste that again. I might have to get some without any ice to.
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
get that
I had too
flavor.
much ice in there. Yeah, I've been going to Merlin's Rest and trying out their Scotch selection. I still don't know what I'm drinking, but it's pretty good.
Don't oversweep it.
The Scotch Dag.
That's real good.
Oh, nice draw.
Beauty. This one's hard for me to taste because it's high proof. It's 50 proof. I know just a drop of water.
Little drop to open it up.
All right, we're at the fourth end break. Did Red score 2? Red score 2?
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, that was a-
Lexi's official scorekeeper because we're doing tasting, not paying attention. So after 4, Red Mellin is up 4-3 with the hammer in the 5th end. And I'll have to make sure we pay attention to see if they get the weight impacts after the broom.
It's always faster after the 5th end break.
I won at a lupus spiel. What are those things where they have? Oh yeah, auction. A lupus spiel auction.
A silent auction?
Yeah, I bid. No. I get into the bidding ones.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Which is it's bad for me.
Oh.
But I won a Tyler George experience.
Oh.
Where I won this, and apparently he would, with this experience, he would curl at any bonspiel with me or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I don't know Tyler very well, and I know Courtney a little bit better, but not really. And then Courtney's like, "Oh, I heard you got the Tyler George experience." I was like, "Yeah." I said, "I don't think that I could handle the Tyler George experience," so I never cashed it in.
Oh.
And it wasn't like an official, like I don't have a certificate or anything.
I mean, I've had it a few times.
And
It's we have fun.
yeah,
It's a good time.
you remember it though.
Yes. Well, they're all kind of melded together, but yeah, we've the Gray Spiel up in Canada a few times, hanging out with their buddy Greg Doran. I played leagues with them up in Duluth.
Yeah, we're doing good.
My favorite experience with Tyler, which isn't even that exciting of a story, but one year we had an exchange student from Guatemala, and I had her in. Ruby at the time was in juniors here. She only did it that 1 year, but I had this Guatemalan, Melanie, also did juniors while she was here, and I told her she's probably the best curler in Guatemala.
Oh,
And we did the Bushy, is it the Elizabeth Bushy Jr.?
Yep.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to find Tyler George's liquor store.
Oh, yeah.
So I went there and he was working.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And he gave me a handful of Fireball, little bottles of Fireball.
Oh, nice.
Which I had in my pocket. And then during that spiel, they had all that light thing going on, the light show next to the curling club. You know that light thing they do in the holidays.
Bentleyville.
Bentleyville, yeah.
Yeah.
So we went through Bentleyville, and it was kind of cold, and I put my hands in my pockets, and I was like,
Oh, Fireball.
oh, look at this. It was very nice.
Yep. Yeah, it's to go to Bentleyville, I should probably have a pocket full of Fireballs myself. I've never been.
It was a fun family event.
Yes.
I think it would be fun to own and run a liquor store. And I think certain liquor stores, depending on where they are, they must. I don't know what the margin is on booze,
Yeah, I was like,
but I think they make good money.
Yeah.
Bit more rotation, it might,
I have a good friend that owns the Keyport in Superior. I work there in between
that one definitely
things. It was a
Did
lot
you
of
end
fun.
up cutting up any boxes? Did you ever have to, like?
No, I wasn't a boxer.
No, like if you work at a liquor store, don't you end up like a lot of the work is you get shipments of things, you put it up there, and then you have to cut down the boxes.
I never did that. I was just mostly behind the till, sampling local beers and whatnot. If I had to sell it, I had to make sure that I knew the flavor profiles.
Andrew, ready?
Yeah, that's when you go to a restaurant and you're like, oh, what's the best thing on the what do you like on the menu? You should first ask, which of these items have you tasted on the menu?
Yes.
And then which one? I got nothing. Looks like we're about to get going. I'm just going to
get going.
Get going. I think we have 30 seconds.
Well, I ain't leaving yet. Got a couple more ends.
Yeah.
We got some couple close games here on the other end. Got Brandon Smith's wife up here bothering me here, trying to read the bios. Do you know anything about Eric's cat farm?
I do not.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Other than he's very allergic to cats.
He also runs really fast, too. Short distance, long distance. I heard he does a couple ultra marathons, too. Yes.
Tight guard it is.
Yeah.
Top four. That's a good thing.
Yeah, he's smiling.
I took off and I was like, oh no. I thought for sure I screwed that up. The rock felt heavy and I was like, oh my, is there
Line's fine.
here? So then I got a little self-conscious.
Definitely curl side right now.
So they're surprised that stopped short of the house there. Nice little guard here. Along. Yeah, that's T8. Right on the button.
Looks like it's a very familiar start.
Throw up the
Guard
center
and-
guard, come around.
Yeah.
A little hot here. That ain't coming back.
Well,
I think it's through.
It is faster after the 5th end break.
oh, nice. That's very astute observation.
Same thing.
Yeah, they're on it right away. Looks a little light.
Curl.
Well, maybe not.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know what it is, but it seems like their rocks are light, but they're not. This one is, but I don't know if they're just like really good sweeping or what, but it always seems to me. Oh, yeah. So they have more rotation. That's what I would guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't really been looking at that, but I did notice actually that they had more rotation.
Yeah, Eric does. Yeah, that's not a whole lot.
That seems pretty good. Don't you usually want to get like 3?
I think they're saying like 5 to 6 now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I know growing up back in Superior, I was lucky to get maybe 2.
Well, that's very nice.
Yeah, that'll keep the scoring down.
Did you watch any Timberwolves basketball?
No, I try to go to bed at like 9 o'clock. I wake up early. I heard the stat line last night was pretty crazy. The biggest scorer was Rudy with like
Yeah.
It's
Like 27 points and 24 rebounds.
and only had like 15 points. Naz Reid had a couple.
Yeah,
Yeah, they won.
Ant missed a ton, yeah. Apparently, Zachary says that they heard Lexi tell us about the rotation.
Well, yeah. I mean, she's the smartest one of the bunch here.
I thought we already established that you're pretty smart. You just don't look it.
That was a farce, too. It's all a farce.
Do you pay somebody to trim your beard?
No.
You do it
Not.
yourself?
Yeah, do it myself.
I thought so.
I didn't shave today, but I did trim it down 3 days ago.
Oh.
Another nice one
Yeah.
in there.
Did Eric throw both of those?
Eric did throw both of those.
I just think it just
Well,
don't
very.
sound
He's
like
got
the
his
next step of
dialed
defense
in.
right now.
So Eric's the cat farmer.
Yes. Yep. Sanctuary, more like, but yeah.
Cat.
Might just wrap it here for now. Play like top 4, top 8.
And short distance and ultra marathon runner.
So now, why wouldn't you like try to remove hit your yellow, get that out of the way, so you get those 2 out of there?
You can probably see a sliver of it.
Yeah, that looks hot. Maybe set something up for later so you can jam in there. But yeah, this is.
I mean, I guess there's
behind.
still a shot, right?
Yeah, technically, yeah. Well, not technically, 'cause they are.
Yeah. Well, technically.
Technically, yes.
What do you like?
I don't know why she's not on the mic either.
But yeah, we only got 2.
You know, we have a third one over there.
We have a third one.
Yeah. She actually told me that she's heard us talk before, Teddy and I, and she said there was no way in God's green earth that she would get on the mic with
You
us.
want more or less?
That is definitely true. I don't know a whole lot of other people other than Keith. Keith and you that would like to share the mic with me.
No, me.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, both of us
You,
together.
Keith, and, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a special guest once. No one guessed who I was.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, well, we didn't have a lot of audience participation.
That was more for our own enjoyment.
Yeah. Oh. They do the work for them.
Yeah.
You looked at me and I was like, what? Yeah, Ben had me on.
I'm always open for new people to on our stream. We actually need people on. I need people on Saturday. I mean, Teddy, you said you would do it for sure.
Yeah.
I got you. But I want to try to get. If there's anybody that hasn't done it, that's always wanted to do it. It's a good time. You won't be alone.
Nope.
We'll hold hands.
And whiskey.
Yeah, there is whiskey provided by the host committee. All right, we're going to clear some things out, I think.
Oh, man. I gotta go to the Wild game tonight.
You have to?
No, I don't have to. I had just been offered.
No. Wait a minute. I thought we were commentating together.
Well, this is way more fun. I'm doing ice stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I might have to leave my car here, though.
We're 2 and 3.
Are you in the lot?
Yeah, I'm in the lot.
You also come right to it.
That helps a lot.
And then I can bike to work.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's Thursday. I took the time off. I'm on vacation.
Lucky.
Yeah.
I got time. I could probably do that, too. But I can save it for more fun things.
So are they going to try to come down to something? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, corner on that yellow.
That seems like such a precise shot to me.
It is, especially with how much it's moving here.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Oh, boy, yeah, that's moving.
All the way.
It might just be. Yeah. It almost seems like you wanted to not sweep it, so it just locked into it.
That is interesting. Looking up at the screen here, I think it is yellow.
Yeah.
But that's definitely yellow.
Are you trying it again?
But red does have that one up there. I mean, there's a double here. If it comes up, it's like a jam.
I need that same weight.
Some precisional shot making here. Yeah, that's looking fine.
Wow. That was beautiful.
Been nice to get that double and roll out more.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, they.
Yeah, and it opens up.
Yeah.
Let's just go normal on it.
I mean, there's that jam if it over curdles.
Curdles?
Curdles.
Over curdles?
Over curdles.
Yeah.
I need to get some curdles, I think. Some cheese curdles.
Yeah. My favorite thing, I've been doing this for breakfast, is you take whole milk and half a cup of whole milk, and then you got to get the apple cider vinegar that's raw. It's active like after fermentation. It's good for your gut.
Oh, yeah.
Put that into the milk so it curdles, so it's kind of, and then just drink it back. It's really good. I mean, for you. It tastes terrible.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to try that anytime lately. But isn't that how you make mozzarella cheese? Oh, the double there. Very nice.
Is that how you make mozzarella cheese?
I think.
Isn't cheese? I thought cheese had some sort of fermentation, like some sort of coagulation thing.
Yeah, it's an enzyme that, yeah.
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 Is it vinegar? I'm not sure.
That coagulates the milk proteins.
The way.
Yeah. I'm sure, but somebody on the on the web stream probably makes homemade mozzarella,
Wide, but I was like, God, it just
and they'll
sucks
tell
on
us.
falling
Yeah.
out, too.
Well,
do,
you
you,
have to.
do you ever have burrata? Like if you go to a restaurant, burrata and toast?
I think my friend had an old Chevy Burrata.
No, it's a cheese. It's a
Oh.
type of mozzarella.
No,
It's like this
never had.
liquidy cheese. Oh, it's so good.
Well, that does sound
I
good.
don't even think I'm like
Yeah.
consciously, like I'm subconsciously doing it.
Subconscious.
Oh,
So we're at Skip Stones, right?
oh, I can't see the angle from here. Looks like it. Yes.
We
Mellin
should
shooting.
install mirrors right here.
Ooh, yeah. I've seen some clubs they have mirrors on the back wall.
Yes. Yeah, so you can see the house.
Yeah, from the opposite end.
I curled in
Class.
Nashua Country Club's curling place, and they have cameras. Like so, all these cameras, they have screens on every end, so you can just
Oh.
look behind
get
you
it out of there.
and see what the house on the other end looks like. And I could. That's kind of nice. Like you, yeah. It's also feels kind of weird
Yeah.
to me because I do at a club that doesn't have that. But I think the people from there like really appreciate the being able to like look at the end. And
Do you think that would speed up Cervetic's game?
no, I don't think it would.
We're just getting out.
Ranger AI.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
he's listening.
Why?
I love Steve.
He's probably
Steve's a
not.
good
Why,
dude.
why would you think his game is slow? I mean, why do you not like now?
Well, 'cause
why
I
would
played
you,
with him.
Not like why would you like? I think it's a well-established fact that he has a deliberate game.
Yes, very deliberate.
Yeah.
He's got a.
But why would
look at
you like? What would be the root cause of that?
I think maybe because there's a lot of information.
Oh,
a couple kisses and all right. Just a lot of information and then processing all that.
got a slow computer?
Well, it's Ranger AI. It's got to grab all the data and then it spits it out
Yeah.
in the most Ranger way.
Just back line.
Oh, I didn't realize we were shot.
Maybe even less, Joe.
Steve is there. Ranger AI is everywhere, and yes, it is. Thank you, Steve. I love you.
I hope we said something offensive.
I don't think so.
No, we could work on it.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
Oh, look at this. Dale Webb just presented me a beer. Cheers.
Is that a Dale? Dale's Ale from Dale? Dale's Ale from Dale? Dale's Ale from Dale. Sponsored by USA Curling.
I'm going to take one for Dale Webb's team. He's curling, I guess, on an under 5 team.
He is?
No, but I don't know why he's going to go on the ice and he can't have a beer. I'm not sure.
Ice Crew.
Yeah.
Very nice shot there. Sitting 2.
I made the wrong
4-2.
Yeah.
And Justin says he made the wrong call. I've always known the best strategy is the one well executed.
All right, so at the end of 5, Mellin is up 6-3 over the hometown favorites. One of the hometown favorites.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Everybody likes Brandon, though.
Well, of course, yes.
Like, I feel like Brandon, like, he's like one of these people that has like entered the club and has become sort of like a iconic figure. I don't know if it's because of the beard or the voice or just the nice attitude.
He's
willingness to help out.
Yeah. Willingness to help out is probably one of the big things, and that's how you get, I guess, noticed in the club. He did one of the nicest things someone's ever did to me. He bought me a name tag, Tedward B. Spiel, and I didn't know who did it forever and ever and ever, and then he finally told me, like, whole year in there. Like, yeah, I did that. I was like, that is the coolest thing someone's ever done for me.
Class shit, man.
Yeah.
That's class. I don't know what kind of beer that is, but it's not as good as the Four Roses bourbon.
Yeah, go. Get it in.
Apples and oranges.
14-6.
Yeah, they're both sweet.
Yes.
Apples can be kind of tart. You know, the lemon tree is very pretty. And the what's it, lemon? And the lemon flower blossoms smell so sweet. But I tell you, the fruit of the lemon, it's impossible to eat.
Yes.
Ranger AI got that. That's musical, yeah. We're resting on the. You were reporting, Steve?
Yeah, I was a report, Steve.
Yeah, on the chat.
Yeah, no bots in here, especially Ranger AI bots.
Steve is very. He has been organizing the handicap committee here, and I was interested in being involved because I want to. Whatever ends up happening in that world, I'd like to figure out if there's a data solution for it, so that we don't have to have somebody crunching a spreadsheet. If you know.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And that dude, he can talk through issues. Like I've talked to him several times for like, I don't know, 30 minutes about specific issues, and he like has really thought things through, and yeah, makes me like go, yeah, I haven't given it as much thought as you have, so I trust what you're saying.
And that happens every shot.
I would just trust him on every shot. I think I've only played against him once.
Narrow.
He beat us.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there was a few times early on, but then I started playing with them. Yeah, then I don't really play against him.
Sit down.
I used to find him much more attractive when he had longer hair.
Oh, obviously, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still an attractive dude, but I mean,
Yeah.
we had the ponytail coming out of the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, he's got to bring that back.
So if they're trying to do a guard, it seems a little. They're not. I love that play. Tick off that corner, get that out of there, and line up in front of your other one. Gosh, that's like a pro play there.
I mean, he hit the nose double, and then you're sitting two, and then you're. Yeah, nose double, sitting two.
Yeah.
Then you make the rest of your shot. You're getting a two, which then you're still only. I mean, you want to get three, but you got to make all your shots. Yeah, it's was not a positive handle.
It's got to move. It's got to move.
Yeah, it's just not moving out for him. Yeah, that seemed like a lot of weight. Just stayed on that line.
Yeah, that's Lexi. She's right next to us.
Yeah.
That's the only way she can communicate it with us is texting on there.
Yeah. Or yelling loudly.
Hi, Zach.
Oh, she's picking it. She's showing us pictures of Zach.
Oh, that Speedo.
Zach looks great.
Yeah.
Okay, come
You're
on
doing
now.
a great. How do you have these?
on the ice.
How do you have these pictures?
Zach, they're all lies. Don't believe me.
A little wide.
It is fun, though.
Speaking of that, I was thinking of starting an OnlyFans myself.
What?
Nothing.
I don't even know what OnlyFans is, but I'm assuming it's some sort of
Tuck it behind.
sordid.
I mean, it'd be free and stuff, but
Yeah.
Normal.
Yeah, needed that to come over a little bit more, I think.
Sorry about that last time. That was in my head.
Why were you in your head, Justin?
I think I can turn up Team Mellin a little bit. A little quiet. I'll be right back.
Yep, that was a nice shot. Justin's got to work some magic here. Yeah, you could hit them, but then they're going to hit.
Like throw control.
Did I make it too loud? Find out. Ooh. Looks like a lot of weight.
Yeah, that's. Well, it's moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, and didn't move enough. Oh. Yeah, they got some work to do. Mellin's sitting in a great position here.
Easy cross-house double, though, still there.
Yeah, I got to throw some Bonspiel weight at the head to make that move all the way across.
I always like when you have a house like this, like so. They're just kind of going in the center, top of the house center?
Yeah,
I'm always like where to put it. Like, I guess just where it's not dangerous in scoring. You freeze to the right and draw. So that's not what they called. No, what you should do. No, what you should just do as. Yeah.
Mellin in that position probably somewhere in top house.
You like sitting on it?
Oh.
Yeah,
because he could still come around.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Is like, put
it right in the middle, lined up with the rest of them.
Well, then you get a double, right?
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah, I can see why people want Lexi on the radio here. She knows some stratagems.
Thank you. That sounds
condescending.
Yeah.
She can't hear me, so I can say all sorts of things.
I mean, Lexi, you did win the St. Paul Cash this year, didn't you? Yeah. Courtney and Eileen. Yeah.
You're fine. No,
I organized the St. Paul Cash this year.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the ice maker's fault.
Yep. Kreger's.
God dang it.
When is the St. Paul Cash this coming up? October?
Yeah, it's it's early this year. It's like the October, like the second weekend in October. We're going to do it a little bit longer. We're doing it before leagues.
Late on it.
Very nice.
We have some interesting things that we're trying to do. We're going to try to do a junior event on Wednesday.
Ooh.
And there probably will be some international curlers because it's we have there's a Pan-Continental Cup or something going on in Eveleth, and it's right before that.
Oh.
And so we're trying to get teams who are playing in there that might want to come over and get a practice beforehand.
Nice.
So, and we're hoping to fundraise more. Last year our purse was $20,000. We're going to try to get $25,000. I would love to find a big time sponsor. We would like to get it so that it was like $25,000 total for the men and $25,000 total for the women. But I don't know.
Just
barely released it. I kicked out big.
And that's also a qualifier too for men's nationals.
I don't know if it will be this year. I don't. Yeah.
Sit on that rock.
Maybe.
I hope
this year's
so.
a weird year because it's the Olympic,
Olympic
deal.
Right.
And
Yeah.
So you got to be like a little off.
Zachary doesn't like talking about beards. Or she wants Lexi to give us some strategy about beards, beard trimming. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell.
Probably trying to corner.
All right, we're going to try to correct that last draw
Mine's all
mistake.
right. Oh. Yes. Needs weight. Needs line too.
If you leave it up, you could have that cross house double there. Nah, maybe not.
Well, that's second shot.
I don't know how you get 2 out of it.
Yeah, if you're Mellin right here, giving up one's probably just fine.
Well, yeah, in particular, considering the score.
But it is giving it up in the even ends. I prefer to have hammer in the even ends coming home.
If you took 100, 1,000 competitive curlers that have been in competitive spiels, of those, how many people would want hammer in the even end?
On the 8th or 10th, I'd like to think good majority.
1,000 of them, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm guessing
Even Steve Sirkvenik probably would want that.
999 of them would like the hammer. I mean, there's a certain scenarios, if I'm up by 5, yeah, I don't need the hammer. But if it's tied up or down 1 or up 1, yeah, I'd prefer to have the hammer.
Not a lot to do here, right? I mean, you kind of get one.
Nose, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't give up any.
Head's not there.
I mean, you got to look at it.
I don't want to do it either. So I'd rather walk away with 1. So, you want to go across center or you want to go this way?
Dex would say go this way.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'd rather.
Yeah, just nose.
Stretch her out.
Hit the broom, have good weight.
Burn all our time just forgetting the stupid.
I think that's interesting that this is a timed event. I bet most of these teams probably haven't had to deal with time.
Yeah,
But apparently it's plenty of time.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're.
I could
Well,
see
dilly-dally.
that would help league, actually. If you could have an automatic timer.
I don't.
Yeah, I mean, we are buzzed and stuff, but.
Yeah, but that means, yeah.
And our games are buzzed as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's one of those double take.
Yes.
Yeah.
I caught myself saying it, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, it's drifting out. Sweepers are off of it. It's coming down. Looks a little wide. Looks a little wide. They're trying to curl it in. They're trying to curl it in.
Yeah, it just didn't move on them. Well. All
So
right.
Yellow Steel's won in the 6th, right? So after 6, Mellin is up 7-3.
Yeah, 4-2.
And they give up the hammer.
Hammer in the
evens
evens.
hammer.
Yeah.
That's going to come back to bite them, I think.
Exactly, yes. Yeah, Purves got to take a few and steal a few, be in it.
Do you think it would be better to get 3, in the next end, so then it would be 6-7, and then steal 2 for the win,
and then steal another?
Or would it be better just to get 6 in the next end? Which would you rather have?
I mean, I'd prefer to get a 7 or an 8 in the next end if I was Purves, but
that'd be a good strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to get something.
Yeah, but
you got to get at least 2, hopefully 3.
So if you wanted to get 3 or more, what would you do differently than you have been doing?
Something different.
something.
Yeah. You got to throw your guards. Use that 5-guard free zone. Hide them. Hope for some misses.
14-7. Good wait.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's identical to what they did last time. Exact same spot, pretty much. I mean, different house.
Yeah. I mean, I like going in.
Yeah.
Especially like the first stands, and then when you're up, yeah. And then just guard it up, guard that 4-foot.
Yeah, and if you're playing some teams, like I've noticed, like in league, if you go in and you're up, they start taking those out. And it's like, oh, you're just wasting rocks.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
Yeah.
wasting those rocks.
Careful.
Yeah, you got to get your guards up.
I generally always have my guard up, but that's because I'm short. Game-winning advice. Thank you.
I like move back.
Yeah, you just.
I don't know if I know this Zachary Anderson, but I would like to meet him sometime. I'm assuming Zachary's a boy's name. I mean, if it's a girl's name, I also want to meet her.
Yeah.
But down for center line guards. Lexi's take.
She's gone. She went to go do something else.
But that's interesting, center line guards, though.
I mean, yeah, it's 4-foot. He raises. I mean, you just don't want to put it in the house.
That reminds me, when I first started curling, I started on Tuesdays and had a team of 3 curlers that we were all new curlers, and I skipped. And there was this guy that a friend of mine from Thunder Bay recommended, some guy that knew how to curl, and I asked him to be on a team. He makes chocolate in St. Paul. I don't know if he's still there.
Cool.
And we didn't know and so he just to always come down. He's like, you guys can't throw anything. He said, just have everybody try to draw to the button.
Exactly, yeah.
Just work on that.
Just above the tee line.
Yeah.
Anywhere above
no
the
matter
tee line.
what's going on, let's just do that.
Yep. Yeah, I was playing in a junior bond school with my buddy
straight.
and a couple other. Oh, is it going to get out? Yeah, it's fine.
Nice double and roll under.
And under. That's aggressive. That's good. All right, see if I can build off of that. Yeah, corner on that. Set it up for something else. But yeah, juniors. My brother and a couple young curlers. Yeah, they didn't know what they're doing. I couldn't trust them for hits or anything, so I'm like, just throw it above the tee line. I don't care where, just throw it above the tee line. So then at least I'd have like a raise or an in-off or something. You know, I just playing my buddies, like, oh, you're playing with a bunch of new guys, you know. It's very talkative, and I steal one, gets quieter, steal another one, get quieter, steal another one, and then I'm up by 4 or 5, and he hasn't scored anything. He stops talking to me and was being rude because I just had something to in off, steal, and did that the whole weekend.
Control.
And then I got cocky and then lost. But
you know what they call that in the business? Tooting your own horn.
I do that a lot.
Pull out. Wide. Wasn't that far out.
But yeah, the big thing, rocks above the tee, then you can do something with it. And that is just hanging out there.
I'd rather miss it than chip it over.
It's getting loud up here. It's getting loud. It's getting loud. It's getting loud in the building.
Party's happening.
Yep.
Control.
Got people watching. But downstairs a party. Yeah, that's not moving either.
Yeah, but he's gonna get it. Nice to stick, I suppose, or is it nice to stick? I don't know.
Yeah, you just make the bad man disappear.
Yeah, it's probably better to be out.
Yeah, and there's nothing to come down, dram, or do anything on it.
Yeah, at some point, just get their rocks out of there.
Can't score with rocks in the rack.
Pull out.
Oh, did it again.
Have you ever heard that song "Roll Out" by Ludacris?
Yes. Yeah.
One of my favorites. That's what I thought he said.
Roll out. If you're doing the speed limit on the
So,
highway.
I feel like that last shot was probably a bad choice.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have. Maybe back 8 bump something. Yeah, you got to keep rocks around.
Yeah, or theoretically, well, except if you get it in the wings, they're just going to take them out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's almost like you got to get under.
Yeah, they're peeling everything out now.
Yep.
Yep.
This reminds me of the scene from Fargo at the wood chipper.
Or after when he's talking with the hand in the mouth. That part?
I don't remember that part, actually.
It was Steve Buscemi, like his face was chopped off or something, and he's yelling at the other guy. Then he got tossed in the wood chipper.
Oh. Was Steve Buscemi the guy that got chipped up?
I believe so. Or he's, I think, the second guy to.
Oh. I saw that movie when it came out. I haven't seen it since. I don't know if it's worth the...
Oh, yeah. It's been a long time.
I remember seeing it, and I was like a little irritated by the clownish Minnesotan accents.
Yeah, there's that. I think we counted how many times they said A.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pregnant sheriff accent was a little over the top.
Yeah.
But you get up in that range area, and that's what they sound like. But she was from Fargo. I don't hear it so much in Fargo.
Whoa. Curl. Whoa, straight.
Yep. You don't roll it out.
Roll it.
Nice shot. You know, it's.
Uh-oh. My brother's calling me.
Yeah, put him on speaker. Hey, Lexi, down 4, center guard. What do you think? Ticket.
Took 2 corner guards, I mean.
Take a look.
Ticked 4, 2 guard. I don't. Whatever Zach said.
I don't know the situation. This situation?
I think.
Well, no, that was at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Beginning of the end. Like, there aren't enough rocks.
I mean, if
for
you're
that.
down and you put a center guard, even if you're down instead of the ends, I think you just don't want it in the house the first couple.
Yeah, but I was like, when you're down, wouldn't you want to do corner guards if you have the hammer?
Just
I don't know.
Anywhere not in the house, I think, is helpful.
Yeah. So maybe this is a good time for those high guards we were talking about.
Yeah?
No.
No? Maybe.
Yeah.
It just not in. If you put it in, then you just might as
then
well
this
just start
happens.
shaking. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Zachary says I'm correct. Unless he was saying the ticket.
Or
that
he's
Lexi
correct?
Said,
He's correct.
that would be rude if he said he called himself correct.
What am I missing over there? I wasn't listening.
We're not listening either.
All right. Well, we're kind of in the boring part of the game. We're just cleaning things up. So.
Spread play without the hammer. You don't need to shrink the scoring area right off the bat. Yeah.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
I mean, the center.
Let's freeze.
The center guard by St. Paul, I don't think was the call.
Right.
No. I think that just.
Yeah.
They meant for it to be a corner.
Without them missing.
Yeah. Or didn't curl as much. Is it flattening out?
I like how she calls it St. Paul. Like St. Paul. Yeah, Purves.
Yeah, they're a bunch of
Purves.
Okay, I just didn't know if that was right, and I didn't
Yeah.
want to say it wrong.
Yeah, I hear what you said because
I-
the first time I said it, I was like, "Yeah, Team Purves."
It's like, oh, it's Justin.
I'm sure there's a French. That's a French name, right?
It could be. I know he has family listening, and we apologize.
Zachary, I would say thank God that Lexi is everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just glad she exists.
Yeah, I mean, catch it a little.
She makes us look better.
Think it's easier than picking off her
Wait,
own
no.
the other way.
No, the way around.
I don't think that's true.
No, nope.
I don't think
screwed
that's
that one
true.
up.
Yeah.
She makes us better when she's around. That's what I meant.
Third goes to.
Okay.
If she wasn't, then we wouldn't be as good.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that the banter, other than Zachary, I'm sure that people hate the banter because they're like, we don't know what the heck is going on.
Whoa, whoa,
At least there's something.
whoa, clean.
I'm having a great time. There we go. Very nice.
Well, it looks to me, when I was going down the options, there was one other option that I didn't present. Blank end, and then score
5?
6. Or allow a steal of 1, and then score 7.
I mean, there is that.
That probably is going to be the winning one right there.
On your Curling Club U5 Nationals bingo card?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think come back from 5 to win. Oh, Justin's trailing leg was a little out. I think he was trying to fix what he did.
It's hanging out there.
I expect handshakes. Yep. Yeah,
Well,
that's tough.
We have handshakes. Well, this has been a interesting.
Is it? And we got another one.
Yeah, an interesting. Well, the next one, I'm not going to. I'll be on the auxiliary mic. It's going to be you and Bob Hedstrom.
Oh, Bob. Nice. Awesome.
Yeah, do you know Bob?
Oh, I know Bob real well. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'll be around, so you don't have to,
You can adjust our mics and
yeah,
do all
I'll
the
do a
stuff
little
on
bit
the
more
side.
work with the on air, like the other people, the player mics, so
Yeah.
that we can bring them in and bring them down.
Yep. Love that.
Yeah, and there probably will be a lot more strategy talk. It probably will be much more on point. So we have that going for us, or
Which
y'all
is-
do.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
Or Bob and I are just going to get hammered and then just talk whatever we want to talk about. With a
All
little
right.
curling and scores.
So this is both of these teams' second game.
Oh, wow.
So I know that Purves, they're 0-2 now. And I wonder if Mellin won their first match.
Lexi.
I bet she would know.
Yes. Are they Millen's 2-0?
2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
For
the
the
strong defense of their last year title when they were U4s, the U4 Nationals.
The U4s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There should be a U1 National.
That'd be a lot of fun.
First year curling, the best first. Yeah, but there's probably very rarely you get a one team that everybody's new. You could make a requirement. It's 3 new people and 1 person that is U5 maybe.
Like a House of Hearts, maybe? You get a celebrity skip?
A celebrity U5 skip.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're babbling. Thanks, everybody, for listening. We'll be on the air. The next draw will be 8 o'clock. And we'll probably be on 5 minutes early. And we'd love to have you on. Make sure you comment on those because it's fun to interact with people. And Teddy, it's been great. And Lexi, I know you just left, but Lexi did a great job.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. It was a lot of fun.
Everybody on the chat did a great job. And, we're going to sign off.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Or good day.